First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And we are underway here in Atlanta. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Atlanta.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Vegas!
Throwing is Williams. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
Williams to the air once more. Left side in the hands of London. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Dilly! What is it? Hold on!
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on downs. Now a former dog played his college ball with Georgia. It's James Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Allen will throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Allen going to give it to Cook. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground.
Good blocking, and he's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
7. Is good. Makes the score Bills 7, Falcons nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now, deep ball for London. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Defensively on 3rd down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit? force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Tight. 56. That's it.
To the air once more. It's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Bills' 1st down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw again. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he will get into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus. There's a different clarity. There's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0.
Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Williams. This one is brought in by Jarrett. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Yes.
Operating from the shotgun, he is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Greg Russo getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off play action. Here's Williams. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
44-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Buffalo.
Ready? Go!
They'll run the toss with Cook. Good blocking to the 15. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 5-yard line. It is a big run by Cook, and even 30 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
319! Go!
Here's Cook. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration. And that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
On third and goal, Mike, they make an interesting decision. They keep the ball on the ground, thinking they have enough power up front to just push this one in. Instead, they find themselves going backwards. Brings up fourth down.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Bills stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On third and a yard, it's Williams. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. throw on 1st and 10. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
22 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Gray brought in motion. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. To throw once more, here's Allen. And he's in! Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Bills are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Wide, get wide. Yes. Vegas.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 33 yards. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down up past the 35. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Allen gonna throw. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Second and 10. On second down, Cook. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Allen on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Bills bringing on the punt team. Get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Vegas!
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Falcons.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Volunteer! Volunteer! 22!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Atlanta.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. Quick throw, taken in.
Williams pass. Complete to number 15. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with Robinson, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes. Level.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Atlanta. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Cook. Finding room across midfield. into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. Kicker is good with the extra point. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready to go. Yes.
To throw, it's Williams. To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Come, Dilly. Raise up.
Throwing is Williams. Quick hitting slant there. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Williams. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Big Ed Oliver. He gets into dropping. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go play action here with Williams. High-headed defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Falcons getting their punter out there. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Falcons send their punting unit out. By one of his teammates. First and 10, and it's Allen. Now he'll air one out, and the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Number 81. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. From the gun, here is Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Again, it's Allen to the air. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Axel. Ready to run.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yes. Have a punch first. Yes.
Here's Williams on first and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30.
And that That should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull up any sort of comeback.
Hey, home. Check nickel. Hey, home. 319, half 85, half 10. What's that?
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
Alert! Half. 180! We'll go! It's out!
Allen now on second down. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, tight. Out! Middle. What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. He fires downfield for Pitts. That is hard. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a road win here for the Bills. They bounced back from the loss last week. They will put in a determined effort, come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.